Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again today. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Lala is right here today.
You don't give me melody. Hello
guys. Hello. Anyways, let's go to the business of the day. WIZKID, the star boy, Machala, one of Africa, who is currently doing big things right now in Ghana. And of course, we saw the video of recent with Puma, doing one or two. WIZKID is getting, as usual, actually, a lot of international recognition from that song with TEMS. Now, the very first part, or the very first time, I got to know about this was when he appeared on Barack Obama's 2020 summer playlist and everything. TEMS and WIZKID really doing their thing at the moment. And just of recent, Snoop Dogg jumped on the wave, and everyone is asking, okay, so are we seeing the birth of an international record? An artist or a Twitter user said TEMS got an international record from WIZKID. What she thought she was going to get from a Khalid and Davido, she got from WIZKID. Rihanna jumped on the wave of Essence at that time. A lot of people have been asking, so should we actually consider Essence as an international record, not just for Nigerians, but for everybody? It is for the citizen of the world.
Well, what makes up the Essence song? I mean, the way it came about, you could say yes. I mean, you can say it can work for the international audience. Right now, it's getting its flowers. A lot of people are getting to know about the song, and if you heard what I just said, they are getting to know about the song. It's not like the song has completely taken over and has become a worldwide anthem. So to answer your question, it is not that national anthem or worldwide anthem at the moment. People are still getting to know it and jumping on it. And there's a difference because, if it's gotten to that level, I mean, we'll see the results on the videos, we'll see the results on the streaming numbers. Yes, streaming numbers are great, but we'll most importantly see the results on the videos. An example of something going viral outside of what it's meant to be is, for example, Jodo, after it's been released, close to 18 months or 24 months ago, we started to be blow in some parts of South America and things like that, and people started vibing to it all over again. So that's an example of a record that you can term global record. Another record from Nigeria you can term a global record, Davido's Fall. I mean, that really did its thing, and Essence hasn't gotten to that height yet. Even at the peak of Fall, Essence has not gotten to that peak of Fall yet. Okay, a lot of fans are already clamoring for WIZKID and TEMS Essence to, apart from the album, to be considered at the next Grammys. So, can we say that even if we know or we're not sure if WIZKID is going to submit the album for the Grammys next year, should we actually be looking at Essence getting nominated as a song or as a video in which category?
At the next Grammys?
In which category?
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
It could be maybe R&B.
I think we're expecting too much. If anyone is expecting that, maybe they're expecting too much.
The approval is getting from all the top celebrities.
That's not the requirements to get on these platforms and the categories. That's not the requirement. So, well, fine. He has to first submit, which everyone knows is standard, and they have to now consider. You submit, they consider, and then they now approve. Oh, it makes this. But then, by the time you're getting to the best R&B and best all these other, and you're going to be comparing to the best pop, best R&B, and you'll be comparing to all the songs that I'm not so sure Essence will stand.
What makes those songs better than Essence?
What makes they've not even let them do it first, and we see it. They will now know what makes it so better. But by the time you compare numbers on Essence with numbers on these other songs, you say was first fear, say okay, fine, let's say as Child's Play, we say they do, we never reach that level. You get so, but I think people are expecting that, they're expecting too much. and it's a gradual process to be able to dominate these awards. Don't forget that these awards are not that's solely for these guys. It's a recording academy, right? But then before Africans started getting included, we started off from being included in the world category, and then we now started having some of these other guys in the percussion category and things like that. But the bread and butter for Africans is that world category.
Yeah.
So what gets into that world category is albums. So if you're hoping that Made in Lagos can make that world album category, then perhaps you might have something can come up in the nearest future based off the fact that Africans dominate that category every time. So, but if you're expecting an African song by an African, Essence, for example, to make it into the best pop song or the best R&B song, I don't know, maybe you're living in cloud 9.
Okay.
You're expecting too much, basically.
Okay, so talking about WIZKID and his international collaboration. Now, this one is a local one, the one Essence.
Yeah.
WIZKID has a song with Beyonce.
Yeah.
It belongs to Beyonce.
Yes.
WIZKID has a song with Drake. It belongs to Drake. Both songs nominated for the Grammys at some point.
Yeah.
So, looking at the fact that WIZKID has this kind of experience when it comes to the Grammys, can't we say that we should give, maybe just a slight chance that after getting the Grammy, just one, getting one nomination, one win from other people's songs, you don't think it's time for WIZKID to actually think that it's possible for him to get that Grammy nod with Essence?
No. See the two people you mentioned now. Beyonce. You know how many Grammys Beyonce has to her name? The pedigree she has when it comes to Grammy. The second person, Drake. Fine. Even the Drake song, as big as it was there was an album that got nominated, not the song. So you see the kind of pedigree these guys have when it comes to winning Grammys, and you expect a WIZKID to step up to that level. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think whatever experience you think he has was not based off him or based off his team. It's more, he's leaning towards the guys who featured him. Beyonce, who has Grammy pedigree, has won it several times, and the Drake, who has also Grammy pedigree. Not only Grammy pedigree, and these other popular awards shows in that realm, in that US North American realm. They dominate those places. So it's the pedigree that is at play, not a WIZKID input. I would lean towards them being Grammy standard most of the time, for them to be considered for these categories and things like that. So I don't expect a WIZKID. I'm not downplaying him. I'm only saying, we'll be expecting too much.
Essence to get the Grammy nomination?
In which category now? They mention Essence, like Essence has blown up. Facts, we know. But people are still getting to know Essence. It's a big song for us here back home. We get it.
The discovery by all of these artists and everything gives it like that leverage, gives it the chance to actually, get spotted by, what exactly is this song that Rihanna has been vibing to? What is this song that Snoop Dogg has been vibing to? What is this song that the whole of America, not the whole, some people in America, have been vibing to as well? Let's consider this song maybe for
no, but because by the time that period comes and you see the category of best R&B or the best pop, you now compare those songs to WIZKID song. The average, not even numbers, the average American, we know these other songs. Not only for the quality, they will know these other songs because it's something they are exposed to on a daily basis. We're getting exposure here and there. We're not getting exposure, a full-blown, you get. Even if we're trying to even do our PR and everything, we do end up spending a lot of money to appear on these nighttime TV, do your performance, and hope that maybe your performance sticks to the average American's face, and they will like, I like this, let me go and check this. We're spending a lot of money, a lot of PR is going into those things. It's not coming naturally. Unlike these other guys, fine, they still have to run their own PR, but it's their market. It's a market that they are used to, that they've grew up in. People know them naturally, not just because it's a new song, but people have followed them from time. You get. So that's what I feel is me. I'm not looking forward to them going there to dominate. If they do it, that means yes, they have become global stars. Yeah, but it's a long shot. It's a long shot. But I'm not looking forward to saying, a Davido, a WIZKID, or a Burna Boy at that will go in there and dominate. If they dominate and they do it well, then you can truly say yes, these guys are global stars. I think we should be comfortable. I mean, we should be happy that at least this. I mean, people are still getting to know them bit by bit, but not put any sort of pressure or expectation that they should be being in these categories for Grammys. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
The Grammy is such. I mean, these categories is mainly for them. That's why you now see that there's reggaeton or there's Latino or there's. Well, now just say someone can sing in Latino and still have an R&B song, but do those songs make it onto the pop? And do they even expect it? So I think whether for us should be expecting that they make these categories, I'll be okay with them featuring these guys and winning that category because they featured on there. But I'd want the Grammy to see the African continent as a big enough category that they can have best Afrobeat this or best Afro pop. And you get that would make more sense to me than actually saying a WIZKID should go and be nominated for a best Afro pop. I mean no, best R&B or best pop, which American pop is not the same as what Nigerians will vibe to now. So I don't expect it to. Whoever is expecting it, not this Nigeria.
All right,
not this word.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's have your thoughts on that particular one. WIZKID, TEMS, Essence, the song, the video, everything really, really going international at the moment. And we've asked here, should these be considered for the next Grammys? A lot of things now. Let's submit Made in Lagos first and foremost. Let WIZKID's team submit Made in Lagos and let's see how that goes. But of course, WIZKID Essence is still going. He's still getting discovered by the world, and Grammy nomination is a way long shot, and that should not be considered or be thought about at all. Let's have your thoughts on that one. Thank you so much for liking and sharing. We'll see you on the next one. Keep liking, keep sharing, and of course keep streaming Made in Lagos and EBT and Total Stall and every other one. Even Tiwa Savage still like this Mama Africa or whatever album she has right now. Keep streaming everything. We love you guys. Peace.